Hi, welcome to Hotelintel.co weekly brief. My name is Wimintra. I am the editor-in-chief of Hotelintel.co.
And I'm Stuart Jay Raj.
And today we're going to go through what happened in the hospitality world in the past 5 days.
Yes, so what have we got? 4 stories?
4 stories that we're gonna that we send out in the newsletter. But for those who missed it, I'm gonna tell you what's going on. The first one is the announcement of the deal that Marriott just signed with the Flag Luxury Group, developing a new Ritz Carlton in New York.
Right, that's the Nomad district, which is around North Madison area, Madison Avenue area, which is 28th and Broadway. It's being built on there, and it's going to be ready
in 2021. So there's going to be hotels and residences in the same tower. And it looks very exciting. It
looks fantastic. We're going to have to get over to that.
It's developed by the Flag Luxury, which is a luxury hospitality firm. And look at their portfolio. You can see that they're a big fan of Ritz Carlton because they've been developing a lot of Ritz Carlton properties in the US.
And if you're going to build in that area, it has to be good because this is where the whole art scene of New York changed.
Yeah.
And so when that's up, get over there and see it. It's going to be fantastic.
Okay, so another story that we have this week is, I don't know if it's creepy or it's cool, but Accor just launched this program called Seeker.
The Seeker project.
Which is actually, for hotels, I think it's good because then you actually really get to know your guest, like in their head, in their brain. They can actually read inside you. But I know you have a different take on that one.
Well, Seeker Project, and you can go to seekerproject.com, and good, not good, as far as tech is concerned, if you're a tech head or if you're an executive doing marketing, you might think this is phenomenal, but what it is. But if you go in there, it uses AI, it uses biometrics, and so you as users, when not only checking in, but you're sitting at home now, and when you're sitting in front of your computer screen, it looks at your pulse, it looks at your eyes, it looks at everything and starts to use analytics, which are AI, to analyze both your subconscious and conscious movements to create personal profiles of who you are.
Yeah, and then it will actually calculate and it will provide you with your preference, your travel preference. That's how far as it's going for what Accor would be using, I guess.
Yeah, and if you go in there, if you've studied any part of hypnosis before, you can actually see that it's really digging deep. So yeah, the tech is amazing that it can do this, but for me personally, it's a bit too creepy.
Do you as a guest, will you compromise your privacy so that hotels can provide you a better, cares and better hospitality? Would you do that?
Would I? You see from this whole Facebook scandal that happened with all of this, and that was done from a personality survey, and they collect the data and do that. So would I do it? The reality is it's going to end up being default, and we all end up giving away this privacy for these so-called benefits. Would I want to really do it? Right now I'd say no. Will it inevitably happen and be the standard? Probably yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll look forward to, what the latest with that then.
Yeah, you can do it. But go and have a look there, seekerproject.com. It takes you through the steps, and you can actually become part of that if you want, and let us know what you think of this program.
Yeah, but definitely a good technology.
Oh, the technology is amazing. It's just starting to get a little bit scary.
And it's cool to Accor to be the first to actually do this, I guess.
Yeah, and Accor, they invest billions over the year in their tech. On all sides of it, they're taking that gamble, and so we're going to see some exciting things there.
Okay. The third story is big projects coming to Phuket, Thailand. It's going to be an entertainment complex, and it's over $40 million project.
Right, much more than that altogether. But when you think of Phuket, what do you think of?
Beach.
Right, so people say beaches.
Vacations.
We've been to Phuket a lot. How many times have we been to the beach?
Oh, we've been to the beach, but we never actually, I was just thinking about before this that we've actually never get to swim.
No,
Because we always go there in the wrong time.
Wrong seasons or whatever.
Yeah.
So all of these other entertainment options, I think, are going to be very welcome there.
So we get to interview, we get to talk to Michael Eiling, who used to work for Laguna Phuket as a managing director, and now he's taking over this project called Bluetree, which is going to be open soon.
It's starting to open in different phases, but yeah.
So this is going to be a project that we are talking about, and when we get to talk, we ask him about the project. It's going to be very big. It's gonna have 17 F&B outlets,
right.
Swimming pool, theme park, yoga retreat.
Right.
At some state, they're going to be hotels. But before we get to that, I reached out to Bill Barnett,
right.
because Bill knows everything about Phuket.
Mr. Phuket.
Whether or not this project is going to work for Phuket, because it's huge and it's entertainment complex. It's just something new. It's never done before. So I'm just going to read the quote from Bill Barnett. So Bill said, Phuket is no longer about the beach. The demographics have changed with Chinacation. Chinacations mean the Chinese tourists,
right.
And the rise of friends and families traveling together. In the first 4 months of 2018, mainland Chinese arrivals grew 50%. And Russian over 40%. Both these markets are high user of entertainment facilities and themed attractions. Bluetree is set to move where the market is. So this is a comment from Bill Barnett. So I guess it's a positive.
Yeah, they're going to have rock climbing, zip line. They have a water park there. But one thing with these, because a lot of the Chinese and Russian tourists actually aren't strong swimmers. So there's going to be other activities, and they're also focusing on safety there.
Yeah, and then they're not actually, when we talk to Michael, he's not only focusing on outside tourists. They want to build this for also residents and people in Phuket, people who live there, because they don't have many things going on except going to Central or
right.
On the beach. And again, like we said, you can't really swim every day.
Yeah. And if you're going to go to a mall, well, you go to Bangkok. So this is actually going to be something
different. Yeah, and they invested a lot of money in there. It's going to be one of the biggest man-made lagoon in Asia.
Great. And then the last story for today
is the ITB is going to be in Singapore again this year, and for the keynote speaker, they're going to have Google, Facebook, Trip.com, and we'll be there.
Yes.
And Hotelintel.co will be at the event 3-day in Singapore, and I'm going to moderate the panels on HR, how to fire and hire hotels.
So if you're in Singapore, or come to Singapore for ITB, and we will be able to see you there.
Yeah, but you have to register first. So go to ITB Asia.com and make sure you register, and give it a shout if you're there.
Fantastic.
So this is it for this week, and
if you didn't get the updates, that means you're not subscribed. So go to hotelintel.co and drop your email in there, and you'll be able to see all of the stuff we've talked about, and you'll see it in detail and in advance, because you'll be getting a mail out every Wednesday.
That's right. Okay, thank you for listening to us, and we'll come back next week.
I'm Stuart Jay Raj.
Wimintra, and see you. Bye.
Bye.